I'm Michael Moore, the product manager at BitLyft. Welcome to this BitLyft AIR product demo. In this video, I'll walk you through our powerful Graylog integration and how you can enable automation for alerts that trigger in your Graylog environment. I'll also showcase key security remediation playbooks so you can see firsthand how BitLyft AIR streamlines detection and response across your Microsoft 365 environment. So let's take a look at the Graylog dashboard inside of BitLyft AIR. The Alerts tab offers a high-level view of alerts that have triggered in your Graylog environment. This is your go-to overview for identifying spikes in alert activity and understanding your security posture at a glance. The Triggered Alerts tab provides a detailed real-time list of recently triggered alerts. You'll find timestamps, alert names, and quick access to root cause context, making it easy to pivot from detection to investigation. Next, we have the Event Definitions tab. This displays a complete list of event definitions from your Graylog setup. Each event's name, description, whether it's currently enabled or disabled, and priority levels are displayed. And you can click the settings wheel to see if you have any automations mapped to the event. In the Automation Settings tab, you can map Graylog event definitions to BitLyft AIR automation by matching additional fields in Graylog to the BitLyft AIR automation input fields. This mapping powers contextual automated responses. We'll come back to the automation mapping later in this video. BitLyft AIR comes with 3 pre-built Microsoft 365 remediation playbooks designed to respond to common attack scenarios. The first one is the Microsoft 365 compromised user account. This playbook mitigates account compromises by taking decisive action. The first thing it's going to do is going to log out the user. It's going to end that active session immediately. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to reset the password and secure the account with a new password. Next, we're going to gather user capabilities. This is going to reveal the user's current permissions. Next, we'll retrieve user activity log, and this will help investigate what actions were taken during the compromise. This playbook is ideal when you need to contain and investigate a suspected breach quickly. And the next one we have is the M365 conditional access and compliance playbook. This playbook strengthens your access controls by creating a BitLyft conditional access policy requiring multi-factor authentication and then adding the user to that policy for enforcement. It's perfect for ensuring conditional access compliance across your tenant, especially after identifying at-risk users. And then finally, we have the M365 phishing email containment and remediation playbook. This playbook tackles phishing threats by quarantining suspicious emails, reviewing and deleting malicious mail rules, logging out a compromised user, resetting their password, and pulling activity logs and capabilities for complete visibility. This is your go-to response for mitigating phishing attacks and their ripple effects. Now let's take a look at the remediation actions screen. This is the central hub that shows off all the remediation actions for the integrations that you've installed, including Microsoft 365, Google Workspace, Duo, OneLogin, and Okta. From here, you can execute standalone actions manually. And let's walk through running the M365 logout user action manually. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to search for the logout user remediation action. We're going to click run. And then here, the only thing you have to do is get the user principal name, which is typically an email address. We'll throw in our test user here, and then we'll click run. And you can see the actions progress in the bottom right hand of the screen. All right, it ran successfully. Now let's take a look at the activity page. The activity page provides a comprehensive audit trail. Here you'll see every action and playbook that's run, along with metadata like the action's name, whether it was part of a playbook or a standalone action, the trigger method, manual or event-driven, start and completion times, and the final statuses such as success, failure, or even if it's running. You can click the eye icon to drill into the output details for any action. And here we can see the activity output for the action that we just ran. Let's now explore one of BitLyft AIR's most powerful features, the ability to turn any Graylog security event into an automated response with just a few clicks. In traditional automation platforms, you need to often understand REST API, scripting, and backend logic to wire it all together. But in BitLyft AIR, we've eliminated all of that. Our no-code platform lets you build powerful workflows by mapping event metadata, the additional fields, to automation inputs. Let me show you just how fast it is. So let's go back to our Graylog dashboard, click the automation settings tab, and we're wanting to map a new event. So we go ahead and click the map new automation button. And on this screen, you can see that this is profoundly more simple than the other automated incident response platforms you may have worked with in the past. You can see here, the only thing we require from you is to name the automation, select the event definition you want to map to automation, and then select the automation that you want to have occur when that event triggers. So let's go ahead and select an event here. We're going to select the multiple logon failures by logon success. So this is a good one because this is a good indication of a potential account compromise. And so here, once you select an event definition, you can see that the Graylog of additional fields are shown here at the bottom. Sometimes you'll see many here. In this case, we just have one. And then since this is an example of a potential account compromise, we're going to want to select the M365 user account compromise. And again, just a reminder, this is going to do things like log out the user, reset their password, gather the user capabilities, and also the recent activity log. And here's the magic of it. BitLyft AIR shows you exactly what input is needed, like the username, and you simply select the matching additional field. Here it's going to be the account name. And you only need to map it once, even if the playbook runs multiple actions that use it. And so let's go ahead and give our automation a name. And then we'll click the save button and we're done. So once it's saved, BitLyft AIR takes care of all the heavy lifting. Checks to make sure the webhook configuration is done correctly. That way we can receive the alerts when they trigger in your Graylog environment. And then links the event definition into BitLyft AIR and finalize the mapping to trigger the automated response. Within seconds, your automation is live and listed in the automation overview, ready to respond the next time this event fires. This is what sets BitLyft AIR apart. You don't need a team of engineers to build automation. You just need to know which event matters, what action should happen, and map a field. From alert to action in under 2 minutes without writing a single line of code. Finally, let's take a look at the integrations overview screen. Here you can see your active integrations and even add new integrations like Google, OneLogin, Duo, Okta, and Graylog. This is your one-stop view for managing connected platforms and extending your detection and response workflows. All right, thank you very much for watching the demo of the Graylog integration and Microsoft 365 Playbooks in BitLyft AIR. If you'd like a personalized walkthrough or need help activating your integrations, contact our team today.